Yeah, back again making another video when I said I couldn't even get the other ones uploaded and I wasn't going to make any more because I have so many that need to be done and are not. Let's see if I can prop this here today. Guess what I forgot? My filming chair. Be back.
You guys ate that rice that was here for?
What rice? It's right there on the shelf. It is. I just looked at it this morning.
It was in this bag.
Mother, look on the shelf. Stop debating. Just look on the shelf. Right next to the tree doll. Yes. That is your house fried rice.
It kind of looks strange.
Okay, I'm filming. You're on the video. All right, so I'm going to make a video on frozen pizza today. And you're saying, that's not that exciting, Jen. It is when you doctor it up. Why are you just hanging out in the kitchen? What are you doing? Amber alert. Somebody's child is missing or has been taken by somebody. Sorry. So 25 minutes later, finally leaves the kitchen. So now I can get to the pizza stuff. Oh yeah, and then there's this little issue of Wyatt. If you watch my old videos, the white cat. Yeah, I call him the asshole now because he has taken to peeing and pooping on Romeo's pillow. So I just had to clean that up too while I was taking a break. Hair is awful. I didn't wet it today. Anyway, I'm cooking up frozen pizza. As I said, this is great value, Walmart's brand. I'm going to do a Supreme, and you see how lovely it looks here? When you open it, it's going to have half as many toppings. Second. Great value, Walmart's brand, pepperoni. Why am I making 2 pizzas? Because number one, someone is home, baby boy is here, mom's here, and I'm here. So we got 4 people. And even though this looks like a good sized box, trust me, about that much of it is not pizza. So yeah, 2 of them. But these are only $2.78 at Walmart. Awesomeness. So think about it, for just under $6, you get 2 pizzas. They have some pretty good flavors too. So anyway, today's video is going to be about how I doctor up frozen pizzas so that they actually will look like that when you get done. And I apologize for you olive lovers. I usually have a jar of olives or a can of olives in there, and we only have green olives, so I'm not going to use those in the pizza, but normally I would have like a little can of black olives, and we're all out. So, when I opened up the box, Oped up, O-P-E-D. Those of y'all wondering, my glasses are so dirty. I don't know why people film without glasses on YouTube. See, what did I tell you? Do you see how far in the box that pizza is? Like all that cardboard in front of it? Yeah, pizza's way in there. The whole finger can almost go in there to touch it. So don't fall for the banana in the tailpipe, because the pizza is not as big as you would expect. It is about a 12-inch pizza. It's FML again. Really? We don't need it 3 times in a row. Take 10. Okay, I went and got my scissors. I will show you all another tip and trick in just a second, but this one is the pepperoni. Not a lot that I need to doctor on there. Normally I will add garlic powder. We have onion powder. I don't know if we still have it down there. I'll have to look. But, gosh, we came back from Walmart just a little bit ago. That's why the pizza is really soft and not solid frozen. So if you do that, make sure that you account for that and check your pizza sooner than what it says on the box, because this one is half thawed already. So here's my other thing that I like to do. This pizza does not come with the cardboard underneath. If you get some of the other brands like Red Baron, I think, I don't know about Tombstone. Tombstone, maybe. I haven't had one in forever. We just had a pizza the other... is it Mike's? Shoot, I can't remember. Oh, here it is. There is a pizza at Walmart that looks like it's yay big. It is huge. It's 2 pounds. It actually says it on the label. I think I have it in another video, but it's Wild Mike's Pizza. Check them out online. They should be near your local store. If not, they can order it for you. If they're a good store, they'll do it. Anyway, it always comes with a packet of red crushed pepper, and it comes with a... Okay, and now I'm back to the other one. And that's what they say it should look like. And this is what I got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's probably about 10 olives on this thing. And the green peppers are all on 1/2 of the pizza. Don't kid yourself. Frozen pizzas take some doctoring up, y'all. So I'm going to move these olives and red peppers and disperse them evenly across the pizza. This is like frozen pizza cooking for dummies because I'm explaining something that nobody really needs to know. But just in case. Just in case. There's a lot of people who won't eat frozen pizza because they're like, ew, it doesn't taste as good. Yeah, if you eat it like it comes out of the box. You gotta be smarter than what you're working with. So basically, doctor your own up. Make it how you want it. On this one, I'm going to add one more thing I didn't add on the other one, which is sweet hot peppers. My glasses. I need my paper towels back so I can clean my fingers. Alright, so again, I'm going to do garlic powder first, without being so generous with it this time. Onion powder, cebolla, Spanish, come out, and Italian seasoning. What I noticed mostly for these frozen pizzas, it doesn't seem like they put a lot of seasoning like this, Italian seasoning, simple thing, and it's not part of the pizza. I don't know why. This makes a huge difference on the taste though, really makes it better. That right there. So anyway, that's where I'm at. Got my oven preheating 400 degrees. If you're going to bake 2 different pizzas like I am, or even 2 different brands, please make sure you check your temp. If they are totally different temps, like say one's 400 and one was 425, go for the 400 and just know that the other pizza is going to come out maybe 5 minutes later than the first one. Or you can split the difference on the time, but you better be checking that pizza to make sure that it's not burning up on you. Just like that. No bueno. Oh, my goodness. I just told you I was going to add something and I totally forgot. Look. These are what I'm using. Mount Olive, sweet and hot. Now, I will tell you this. They're mild. It's like a mild buffalo wing thing. And they're not that hot. They are very, very good. And they are sweet. So I'm going to put some of those on here. And I need a fork. Alrighty. Be careful when you're adding stuff from a jar that you don't cross-contaminate it. Yeah, that's a word. You don't want to touch meat, especially touch your fork that you're using for this, or your spoon or whatever. You don't want to touch it and then stick it back into the jar. That applies for all things. You don't want to do it with butter. You don't want to do it with your jelly. That's how you end up with some interesting looking mold growing in your stuff. All of us here eat spicy food, so this is not a problem. And Little Boy Blue does not eat Supreme Pizza in any way, shape, or form. So, ooh, look, there's a red one in there. I'll save that. So that's not even a problem for this pizza to have the peppers. He will eat the pepperoni one after he dissects it. Takes all the pepperoni off. Pepperoni thief. You can be pretty generous with these peppers because they have a really good flavor and they are not superbly hot. They are just barely, just a tidge. Very good. So I don't like the, I think they call them bread and butter pickles, like the pickle wedges that are sweet. Don't like them. This is sweet, and because it's a pepper, it kind of has a little of that flavor, but they're delicious, trust me. So dripping down my fingers. It's lovely. So I'm gonna go stick these in the oven, and I will be back when they are done cooking. So she's complaining about Trump. It's a daily thing. So yeah, I forgot the main thing that's sitting right here next to me, staring me in my face. Cheese is almost a must for any frozen pizza, even if you're not gonna add extra veggies, peppers, any of that. Because it looks like there's a decent amount of cheese, but I can assure you to get, sorry, my recycle bin, I already threw it in there. To get this, my first job was at Domino's Pizza. To get this, where you pull a slice and it oozes like that, everybody loves that, you need to have an extra cheese pizza, if not a triple cheese pizza. Just saying. So anyway, I'm going to use, I'll show you the new package, but I gotta use up the old one first. This is Fiesta Blend, so it's basically, there's a cat here, sorry. Good thing you couldn't see my face. All right, so anyway, it's a mix of cheeses: Monterey Jack, cheddar, queso, quesadilla, and asadero cheese. Okay, I'm reading backwards, people, give me a break. Give me a break, give me a break, break me off a piece of that. Y'all don't remember that probably. I don't know why a lot of companies had certain slogans. Slogan? That's not even right. Is it? Maybe. I don't know. Don't you hate when you have a mind moment where you're like, is that a word? Like where you spell a really simple word and you look at it and it doesn't look quite right on your paper. Look, pizza, you don't have to move over and share. So anyway, basically I'm just going to put extra cheese. Yes, it says Fiesta Blend. Yes, it's meant for things like quesadillas and taco. But you can use any cheese you want, people. And I'll tell you this doesn't have like Mexican chili powder seasoning in it. So it doesn't change the taste of the pizza. It just adds a really nice mix of cheeses. I'm going to sprinkle that on there liberally. Go to the second package. So, toppings. I neglected to say that, so good thing I came back, huh? I really should write down my things I plan to say. Toppings, you can add anything you want. You can add some ham to the Supreme because it doesn't have any on there. You can add bacon to your pizza, pepperoni in this. They actually have bacon that is already cooked. It is usually near the section where your sandwich meat is, but usually they throw it on an end cap because it doesn't have to be refrigerated for some reason, the way they vacuum sealed that sucker. Might not be real bacon. No, actually it is really good if you want to make your BLTs. It's a good thing to have. It's already cooked up. You don't have to get your kitchen all greased up. So bacon would be awesome on here, but I didn't think about it while we were at Walmart. Like I said, on this pizza, adding olives, mushrooms, because there's no mushrooms. There's not many olives, that's why I say you can add olives. You can pretty much throw anything on there you want. I have personally done a pepperoni pizza and turned it into a weird Hawaiian by adding bacon and pineapple. So it's a bacon, pineapple, pepperoni pizza. Sounds weird, but it's actually really good. Now that I've told you everything, you guys add what you want to your pizza. It's not me, I'm not gonna eat it, so it has to please your palate, not mine. Be back. Pizza's cooking. Little boy Blue came out and has requested pancakes at 12:17 in the afternoon. He eats pancakes all day. The kid's gonna turn into a pancake for real. But I was at Walmart, totally forgot to get, oh, he changed his mind. Then he said he wanted ramen noodles. And if you watched my video the other day for, I don't even know, what was I filming? I was cooking something. Oh, the stuffed chicken breast. Barber Foods stuffed chicken breast. He interrupted and wanted ramen noodles in the middle of that video. Well, we were just at Walmart and total mind blank, I forgot to get ramen noodles because he's on the ramen noodle kick now. Problem solving 101. This is how moms handle it. So I did a video about the yakisoba noodles and a salad kit. Just ripped that all to hell. Let's see if I can put it back together so you can kind of see it. I ripped it off without thinking about this. So it's yakisoba and this is teriyaki noodles. So basically, I'm gonna solve the problem of not having ramen noodles for Chase by keeping packet 1 and packet 2. All that's left is the ramen noodles in the tray. Still gonna fold it back like they said, and halfway, I'm gonna add water to the fill line. That's what was in the other video. I don't know if the fill line shows here. Is right here, kind of where that ridge is. So I'm gonna fill it up with water to that point, micro nuke it, I can't speak, micro nuke it for 4 minutes, and then I will have ramen noodles for him. But what about the flavoring, Jen? Sometimes my daughter and her friend are here and they will make ramen noodles and just put like butter and syrup or some weird shit in there. So they just throw all those extra seasoning packs into the drawer over here. So I have some. Change of plans, people. I ended up, sorry, I had to make sure I had the right time on the microondas, the microwave. I did end up filling it further than the fill line. I almost like doubled the water. Why, you say? Because the ramen noodle, sorry, mic noise, we're warned. The ramen noodle, this is our drawer for all things like condiment related. She's got a bag of fake sugar, she's got soy sauce, dipping sauces. Somewhere in here is a huge bag because Taco Bell is way too generous with their sauces, so we have our own bag of Taco Bell stuff. But in this bag, and you can see right here, it is a mix of stuff. But see all this right here? Save them. You never know when it's going to be good. Chicken flavor right there, ramen pack. Bam! And I think I put a pork one in there the other day too. So that is how I'm going to solve the not having any ramen dilemma. And later, I can always add this same thing to another pack of ramen when I go back and get a little 10-cent pack at the store. So it's not a problem, people. Just got to know how to solve some stuff. Don't want to disappoint your kids. All right, we've got 9 minutes left on the pizza. I'll be back. I love how I start a video about one thing and I end up with 5 other things in the video. That's how it ends up at 32 minutes. So we've got a nylon, it's not Nylabone, it's actually a different brand. It's called Bully Bone. So it's made for dogs that chew really hard, like your pit bulls, your Rottweilers, Great Danes, and big boy back there. They actually used a bull mastiff as the silhouette for their picture. My Romeo began chewing this, and as you can see, his gums bled a little, which is normal with dog stuff. But he took a little chunk out of the end, and then decided he was bored with it after about 5 minutes. Why? Because he can't destroy it. If he could destroy it into little pieces, he'd have kept chewing on it. Peanut butter on my finger. Gonna make it interesting for him again. Anyway, this little trick works. Just make sure you don't put it somewhere that you don't want messy stuff because, ooh, it's got a little channel on the back. That's even better. Peanut butter down in there so he'll be able to smell it, but he won't be able to get to all of it. Ooh, yeah. So now I'm doctoring up dog bones too. Here. I almost stuck my finger. Ugh. Okay. I'm gonna wash my hands. But ramen noodles are done. Useless trivia fact about ramen. You don't have to have boiling hot water to make ramen noodles. If you have a plastic bag of some sort, or even the pouch the ramen comes in, although I'd recommend you put it in something else, you can put it in a bowl even. If you put some water there, Romeo's enjoying that. If you put some water, throw your ramen noodles in there like a hard brick, just like they are. I keep looking at myself instead of looking at the camera lens. Snuffleupagus over here is going to keep making noise. And now it's interesting again. As I was saying, you can put warm water into a bowl or a bag or whatever. And when I say bag, I'm talking about, like, you know how you get Italian bread or your sandwich bread comes in a bag. Basically, you put warm water, sit your ramen noodle brick in there, leave it for about 20-30 minutes if you got the time, and they will soften and turn into regular ramen that you make soup with. Ramen noodles basically are dehydrated. They just need water, and they get all mushy, soggy, and whatever. So, as you can see, need to get a fork. Again, I did this in the microwave for 4 minutes. Ramen ready to go. And the only reason I added the extra water is because your standard ramen noodle package tells you to use a lot more water than this. The teriyaki seasoning that Yakisoba uses on pack 2 is just a coating of powder that makes the sauce. Your teriyaki noodles don't have a ton of sauce like a soup. So it's more like a meal dish, you know, it's got the flavor. Spend most of this video watching her walk back and forth in the back room. Now, when I stop the camera and I'm not filming, sorry about the noise back there, that's my really old washing machine. I think it needs a new belt or something, because when it spins, it sounds like a hurricane and a bowling alley mixed together. Anyway, these ramen, your regular ramen noodles, whatever brand you buy, these packages are meant to go in like a broth, a soup, so you need a lot of liquid compared to the other ones. So I have accommodated for that by, you can't see. Anyway, I had enough liquid that basically is at the top of the ramen noodles, and it will be a soup. These are also superbly sodium loaded, so Jesus, I'm gonna have to stop that machine. So if you can get away with it and not use the whole package, can you hear me? Then I would do so. So Chase is getting ramen noodles. I'm getting ready to get the pizza out of the oven because it just beeped at me and I see steam. That's not good. Oh my goodness, I had to go in there and put a pause on that machine. They're LG washers and I've had them since 2006. 12 years. It lasts. It still washes great. It just sounds like a train is coming through every time you don't have that door shut over there. And I had the door shut actually. So I just put a pause on it. Yeah. So the pizzas are done. Oh, geez. Fogged my glasses. Gotta get used to that. Anyway, oven light. There's the pizza right there. And I'm gonna see if I can come up with some creative filming to show how you get these out and put them onto the cardboard that I have saved. Doing some creative filming, people. I got my camera balanced on the edge of the top of the stove, rather. So basically, I'm gonna use a spatula to go in there and yank that bad boy out. They have stuck together. They're Siamese pizzas now. Make sure you put your hand in the middle of the box, like so, right in the middle. That way you don't end up with the pizza flopped on the floor. Learn from my mistakes, people. I've done it. I actually flopped it on the oven door down there, and that's just equally as hard to clean. All right, and pizza number 2, hand in the middle. Using the spatula just to kind of pull it to me. Here we go. Easy as pizza pie. Right. My other strategery from the other day. I'm going to put the powder on here, and then I'm going to cut up his noodles with scissors. Why, you say? Because Chase is not at that stage of doing this and rolling stuff. He didn't do that yet, so I'm just going to mince it up into pieces and give him a spoon, and he will be a happy little clam. And I'm giving him the whole darn thing because the other day I split it in half thinking I was going to eat some of the soup. I think I got one bite out of it in the video, and yeah, he came back for seconds and took my bowl. It's okay though, he's a growing young man. So anyway, that's that. Chin sheet. Alrighty, I have a pizza wheel. They have them at the dollar store, but I think it's a smaller one. Let me see if I have my old one in here. I have so much junk in this drawer. I don't know where it is in that drawer, so junky. You ain't doing all that. So I got a grande one. It's real big. Those of you who don't know about pizza cutting, you're basically doing half of the half of those halves. See what I mean? It's not complicated, but all right, I gotta stand up for this. All right. Number 1, son. So basically I did my half, and then you're just gonna go to the middle of the other piece. And you can leave it as these big old chunks if you want, but we usually cut these halves in half. And also this is, I don't know if any of you saw it on the box, but it's self-rising crust. So even though it started out as a flat little nothing pizza, it's gorgeous now. Don't drop the pizza, Jen. Should probably turn it around the other way. I'll be on one of those epic fail videos on YouTube. So it's lovely. See all the extra cheese on there. Let's set this one aside. Get pepperoni. Hey, shut up. Got a house full of watchdogs. It's a good thing, but they're barking at my son. Vinny, be quiet. He lives here, I promise. Alright. This crust is a little thicker to cut than what I'm used to. Who are you barking at? Oh my gosh, this dog. Sees him every day and he still barks at him. Okay, and there's your pepperoni one. Or rather, my pepperoni one. And as you can see, I added all that extra cheese. Do you see any strings? You have to add like triple cheese. I wasn't kidding. My favorite pizza at Domino's used to be extra bacon and triple cheese. And sometimes with banana peppers. It's on his way out. And then there were 3. So that basically means he's going out to hang with friends, and he's not partaking of the 2 pizzas I made specifically because there were 4 of us here. Gotta be adaptable, people. Sun Tzu said, be like water. Gotta be adaptable to your terrain. Alright, anyway, that's it for this pizza video. I'm bumbling everywhere because I can't decide if I want to shut it off or if I want to keep it on. Shut it off, keep it on. It don't matter. We're getting ready to eat. So, I just did a little Wendy Williams thing. How you doing? So anyway, we're gonna eat. It's very easy to doctor up pizzas, and it makes 100% difference. So, hope you guys found some good tips and tricks in this video, and see you next time.